What's good? What's good? What's good to my beautiful people out there? This your boy Bless. And you in tune to This Can't Be Life 2021. Want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. And to my day ones that been down with me like 4 flat tires from the beginning. Y'all hit the like and subscribe button for me. Today I got something for y'all about the Idaho 4. I'm sure this here was in the beginning. But I'm finna show y'all the flaws and this in their investigation from the beginning. They lied to us from the beginning, folks, and I'm going to point them out to y'all. Y'all, let's go.
Amanda Rowley, who has been at the crime scene all day today, she shared with us earlier that there has been a lot of activity there today. So, Amanda, what have you seen today?
Well, at this hour, the crime scene remains very active. This is the most active I've seen in the last few days. Right behind me, we have the Idaho State Police forensics team inside the house. And just within the last hour, I'm not sure if you can see from this angle, but we do want to give some privacy. One of the top floor windows, the blinds have now been open. We can see from a different angle some of the forensics team coming in and out, some wearing plastic white suits, taking photos. Earlier in the day, I did see some flashes, what appeared to come from a camera from inside the home. They're spending all day here collecting evidence and reassessing.
Let's stop her right now. She said they've been there all day long collecting evidence. What evidence, folks? We're gonna use common sense here. What evidence? They told us Brian Kohlberger left no trace. No evidence at the crime scene, no evidence in his car, no evidence at his apartment. So what evidence is they taking pictures of, collecting evidence? How could it be them 3 unknown DNA that they scared to test that might be law enforcement? Allegedly, the real killers? Y'all, let's go.
The home here. Now, earlier today, this afternoon, I did notice the back sliding door to the house was opened at one point today. Now, we could see red markings stuck to the frame of the door. Idaho State Police spokesperson Aaron Snell told me this afternoon it was believed that the potential suspect came through the sliding glass door. But again, there appeared to be no signs of forced entry. Now, he says...
You know why wasn't no forced entry? Y'all, let's go back to what it was said that Bethany Funk said in the beginning, that she seen something shining out her room, out her bedroom window. I'm taking that to be a badge. That's why there was no forced entry. The cops was let in. They was let in. I'm believing the kids thought it was a shakedown. Cause remember, this is a drug house. Not no party house. This is a drug house. Now, they haven't told us if Brian Kohlberger went through the front door, back door, the window, or chimney, the secret tunnels that's supposed to be at this house. They ain't told us how he got in. But it do make more sense that it wasn't no forced entry, because the shiny thing that Bethany seen out her window was a badge. Y'all, let's go.
Again, that forensic team is reassessing the house, looking for any potential additional evidence. In the meantime, he gave me an update on efforts to recreate a timeline of events and how the public will be a huge help in this investigation.
Right there again. Recreate the timeline. What you mean recreate? That make me sound like you already have one created, and now you're finna recreate that for what? What you have to recreate the timeline for? It just sounds fishy to me. Y'all, let's keep going. They already moved.
We understand.
They already moved the timeline 2 or 3 times now. Let's go. It was telling us in the beginning what time it was.
The public's frustration about not being provided a lot of information. We are working to the best of our ability to actually provide as much as possible. We intend to come out and solicit information from the public if they are within certain areas that we believe are of interest for this investigation.
They don't want no help from the community. And if I'm not mistaken, the community all over the world, communities all over the world, is what helps solve crimes. Because the police come get what? Leads from us. What you seen? I seen this. I seen that. That's why they got informants. The community in Idaho isn't even involved in this case. They didn't want to listen to Kim, who everybody called Crazy Kim, got the daughter that go to WSU. They didn't want to listen to her. They didn't want to listen to the kids. So who is they listening to? People say they knew about these murders before the 911 call was called. So all this about they want the public help, they don't want the public help because they already know who the killers is. You're looking at them, law enforcement, allegedly.
And so hopefully today or early tomorrow we will come out with a map where the victims were at specific times during the night and ultimately ending at their residence.
Now, we also confirmed today the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit is also assisting with the case. They do a variety of things, including crime analysis, create profiles of unknown offenders, offer investigative suggestions, and help with interview strategies there. And ISP is also expecting FBI command vehicle to arrive in Moscow to provide more workspace and additional resources for the investigation. Now, at this time, ISP says the roommates who were at the home during the attack but were not injured are cooperating with investigators, and right now they are not suspects. They are not considered persons of interest, but
we already know they're not suspects. We already know they're not suspects. Why? Because law enforcement is your alleged killers, right? Now you're making me understand why everybody was cleared so fast. Now you're making me understand why everybody was cleared so fast. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know who the real killers are.
ISP says no one is being ruled out in this investigation. Tonight, Snell.
And they lied to us. And this was a couple days after the murders. They lied to us, say no one is ruled out. Not only was they ruled out, they were ruled out in a rural breaking time.
Is insisting that no one has been cleared from this investigation. Giving a quick look back here at this, again, a very active scene with forensics team on scene. Now, just in the last hour, we did get an update from the Latah County Coroner's Office. She weighed in a little bit more on that report that we received with the cause and manner of death. She can't speak right now to the defensive wounds. She doesn't know if the victims were asleep, and the time of death, she says, was...
I want y'all to understand what she just said right now. I'm gonna let y'all hear this again before I get my thought on it. Listen, y'all listen good.
From the Latah County Coroner's Office, she weighed in a little bit more on that report that we received with the cause and manner of death. She can't speak right now to the defensive wounds. She doesn't know if the victims were asleep, and the time of death, she says, was sometime early.
I want y'all to understand this. They told us the victims would sleep, right? Now, in the corner, this was a couple days after these murders, y'all. I want y'all to understand this. Now, this right here, letting us know that they been knew these that Zane of them had defensive wounds, but they still pushed the narrative to us that they died in their sleep. The lady just said it right now. The coroner can't speak to the defensive wounds, and she can't tell if they was awoken or asleep when this happened. Of course, you know, you just said the defensive wounds. You can't speak to the defensive wounds. What that tell you? That they was awoke. That tell you that they was awoke. And this was a couple days after these murders, folks. I want y'all to understand, y'all got to pay attention to what's being said and what's been said. You know what I'm saying? This here is a cover-up all the way.
In the morning.
I want y'all to hear that again because that's what I'm mainly focused on. Y'all hear that again.
From the Latah County Coroner's Office, she weighed in a little bit more on that report that we received with the cause and manner of death. She can't speak right now to the defensive wounds. She doesn't know if the victims were asleep, and the time of death, she says, was sometime early in the morning. Again,
early in the morning, 2 a.m. She can't speak on if they was sleep when this happened, but she said defensive wounds. You see how they contradicting themselves? This was early in the investigation. Early, these couple of days. But they still put the narrative that these kids was asleep and that the girls was on the first floor until they had to put DM on the second floor to give an eyewitness. Why'd you want to bring that to y'all, man? Y'all let's get the comments started. They was lying to us from the beginning. Y'all leave comments on this. Did y'all just hear what she said? She can't speak on the defensive wound, but she don't know if they was asleep or not. That's totally contradicting herself. They saying they was collecting additional evidence and a lot of evidence. Where is the evidence? Where is it? Old Slim Shady Bill Thompson. Where's the evidence? Where is it? If anybody got any evidence, they need to take it to Bill Thompson because he need it. With that, I'm finna get up out of here. But this is about the Idaho folk, all the lies they tell. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button for me. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. And I'm going to keep it right. And we going to get it right. Because this ain't right. This ain't right. With that, I'm out of here. Y'all be good.